Hey guys, here bringing you episode 8 of the NCAA Challenge. I have to say I was pretty excited about playing as Northwestern just because I had literally no idea about their team going in, what kind of players they had, playbook and all of that. So I was pleasantly surprised to find out that they had a spread playbook. So on the flip side, I was like, all right, I'm playing Ohio State. I know they got a good team. They got a good young quarterback. I wasn't sure how the guy I was playing was going to play it. And I quickly found out that he's going to run a bunch of a no huddle offense, which was fine. It wasn't a big deal. And you see right there, I left the middle field wide open. I didn't spy him. So I quickly changed the next play, got my defensive tackle to be in the spy, rushed the defensive end, got pressure in there, but he sat in the pocket, hit a quick first down, again going no huddle here. Um, but what kind of surprised me when I was doing this game was that he would do no huddle, which is fine, but then he would wait like another 10 seconds line of scrimmage and do like nothing. Like he wouldn't do any audibles, he wouldn't do any hot routes or anything like that. He would just stand there in the pocket, waiting for the clock to tick down for I guess for no real reason. And right there, I missed a pick. I should have grabbed that one. Safety should have gotten it, but oh well. And yeah, so I figured going in here now that I'm playing against a guy who probably runs a no huddle offense, doing a lot of spread and rolls out a nice sack there. Good pressure there by my defensive end. Um, so I figured I knew the guy I was playing. I just had to hold him on offense, contain him as much as I could, and then roll on offense myself, get points. Because once you get up big on these kind of guys, these kind of players, they usually, and then right there, that was completely my fault. I was the safety, and I completely bit on the double fake by the receiver. Because I was looking at the quarterback myself. That's what I do. I look at the quarterback, make sure he's not going to take off and run. Which, as a safety, is a horrible idea to do, but that's why I do it anyways. And then this way, he does it right back to back. He flips the play over. And I actually came down my safety when he started rolling out, which is why he probably held on the ball and didn't throw it because he thought I was going to go for the pick. But really, I was focused on him running with the football. So again, no huddle going again. Second down, right outside the 30-yard line. Play action here. And do what happens here. Time in the pocket, and I pick. Touchback for me. All right. So let's see the offense. So it's tough in the spread, and he comes out with a heavy front, which I thought was weird because, and right there, I just didn't see our receiver number one. I don't know who that is. He was open really early. I didn't read it fast enough. And then there, the running back was open down the field, but for some reason, as soon as I threw the ball, it was going to be picked off. I was like, of course, I make that mistake. And then there, I just, again, kind of misread the route by the receiver, so he gets a huge first down here. And I'm hoping that my mistake doesn't turn into points for him, because that'd be like the worst situation to be in. Oh, something like this as a player like this offensively. And then nice little, I shouldn't say nice, but, flip to receiver. I'm running back. Should have been like a fumble or picked off maybe. He's in like huge traffic there. And he runs two tight end set here, which I was surprised because and nice pressure up front. People, I should say people, but usually when I think of no huddle, I'm thinking they're gonna run with four wide and go like that. But he really did a lot of two tight end sets in here. There, I don't know why he dove out of bounds. I guess he was trying to click up there. But didn't know huddle. I figured run the same play, so I luckily jumped the route with the cornerback. Got turned on downs, but unfortunately, I went 3 and out because I overthrew my running back on third down. So when he caught it, he really fell down, so I couldn't convert for the first down. So I don't score any points. I was back into my own 20-yard line, so it couldn't do much. But luckily, I came out in punt formation, and he actually came out, I think, in the dime package. And so when I punted it, it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. And I thought I'd get down inside the 10, but instead it bounced the end zone, so it started off his own 20-yard line. But my defense, I got a pretty good idea of what he's doing now. He didn't run a lot out of the pocket with his quarterback, so pretty much just spied my 1D tackle and got the 3-man rush going, which did pretty well here. And then here, he got me good because I wasn't expecting the tight end to go just on a go route. I'm usually expecting him to go out or in or do some sort of slant or some sort of like that. So that's props to him. That was a good fake up by him. And he runs the model here. So, of course, me being me, I'm thinking it's the same play, so I'm dropping back deep, and he does an in route there, gets the first down, and again, it's just a good play call by him. So he will surprise me pretty much the entire game. He ran no huddle, but he also waited a few seconds to kind of survey the defense, I guess, figure out what he wanted to do, And he also made some smart throws and did some smart plays to his receivers, so I can't fault him for that too much. I just, that's how he plays. It's all good. Gets my first down run the middle, and hoping to get a stop on this particular drive right here, just because I wanted to score, get the ball before halftime. Not the ball before halftime, but wanted to get something going before halftime because my offense just got shut down. He's been controlling the clock the entire first quarter with his offense, surprisingly. And again, like I said, 2 tight end set. He had no problems doing 2 tight ends with 2 wide receivers and not going 3 or 4 wide, which I admire, especially with an offense like this. You have a lot of weapons to use. And here, the fumble, unfortunately, my guy was out of bounds. I thought it would have been my ball, but he was out of bounds and picked it up. It was still their ball, 3rd and 8. Clock's still running. So that's the problem. Is another thing is when he ran his no huddle, he kept it in bounds. Clock kept going. So even if he get a sack or whatever in there, luckily he didn't complete that pass. I'm pretty sure at some point I didn't look back and see it, but I left the man wide open when I was playing the safety. And here he runs a little bit short, and again I switched a little last second, go for the pick, and knock it down. So it's a good job by me because he had that could have been a nice throw by him. And that was one of those kind of plays where if you run back, look at it, B was open for like a split second on the hitch route. So really, A was probably the best throw to make, even though it was a tight window, and he could have easily picked it off. But lucky for me, it worked out in my favor, and I punched in for a touchdown pretty quickly after that, obviously. And so he gets back on offense, and I figure at this point, chucked it deep. And again, being a safety, I make a few mistakes here. But this was a great tackle by me because I got him out of bounds, which of course is a no catch in college, is no forced outs or anything like that. So 2nd and 10, and another thing I was surprised to see was that the fact they kept running no huddle, but his players never seemed that tired, which was I guess probably why he was waiting so long to hike the ball, while his players get a chance to kind of catch their breath. But he was a pick right there, which is fine, I guess. But I figure, that's another thing you got to do. Sometimes they would huddle up. And nice juke there. I mean, that's why I don't like the no huddle myself, just because when you run it, after like 2 or 3 plays, like your players just get gassed so quickly, especially for like if you're going to get short amount of gains right there. And that was just a dumb throw by me. I was trying to make a play for no real reason, and then he just outruns my entire team, scores a touchdown. And as I was running back, I was thinking to myself, all right, is it going to go for 1 or go for 2? And of course, he's going to go for a 2-point conversion. As you'll see in a second. There we go. 2-point conversion. Play action. I was thinking he was going to try and scramble it in. And I thought at this point he was going to, but then he gets a nice throw off his back foot. 2-point conversion good. Up 8-7. And I was like, all right, 2 minutes to go. Down by 1. I need to score points right now just so I can have a nice little player there. And I kind of threw it up there and just overshot the receiver. And that's one of the things I like playing with these BCS teams, is that unlike the other teams I've been playing with before in this challenge series, is a nice spin right there, getting a lot of yards there. Is that I can take those chances downfield because I know I have a good quarterback and I know I have a good receiving core, so I can take those chances, throwing up a prayer and hoping for the best. Whereas the other teams I play, like UMass and other bad teams I've played with in the series so far, is that I can't take those chances. And X open on the slant, but I kind of held him a bit too long there, so I was like, all right, it's fine. I'm trying to get the slot drive going. Slot drive is generally a pretty good play to run inside the 10-yard line, but the slant was covered pretty well. And I was trying to leave my running back a bit more towards the end zone, but he stopped too quickly and turned around for the ball, so settled for 3, and then he shook off that sack, and he just chucks this one deep. Did he complete this one? I forget. No, he didn't complete it. So he runs it back there, and that's right here. I'm going to make sure I'm going deep pass this time, so he rolls out, and he just hits, not even a juke, but he just stops on a dime and just gets me good. And he calls a timeout actually here, 16 seconds on the clock, calls a timeout for the first time. But I held him in bounds for the clock ran out, so it's halftime now. And good time and tackle there. So I figure if I go up 17-8 on this drive here, I'll be in pretty good shape to kind of run out the clock in the second half, because his offense takes so much time to run. that I'd be in good shape to be up by 2 scores pretty much for the most part. And yeah, and I just want to let you guys know that I'm gonna have a link down below, also in the description. Is that I made a Twitter account a while ago because I had other ideas and a vision for this YouTube channel before I made a gaming channel. So you guys can go to that account and follow me or whatever, and I'll probably tweet out when I'm playing these challenge games and when I'm editing videos, when they'll be uploaded and all that. So you can see just how bad I am at time management because I'm never on time. When I say I'm going to put out a video on Tuesday, it comes out like on Saturday instead because I have things come up and all that. But I have a good reason for why this video isn't out over the weekend. Obviously, I was at home watching my Ravens advance the Super Bowl. Very proud of them. So that's that. And, of course, when I go to the Super Bowl, I'm actually taking a trip down to New Orleans to watch them play, not live, but just for the atmosphere. So I'm going to try to get episode 9 and 10 out before I leave for Louisiana. No promises, obviously, but I am going to try to get at least one more out before I go. I scored a touchdown there, up 17-8. So at this point, late in the third quarter, that's all my messages right there. That's all my that's my spiel. Just so you guys know, heads up for that. But it's late in the third quarter now, and up 17-8. I felt pretty good, like I usually do late in the game. So I feel pretty confident in my ability to kind of shut down another team's offense with my defense. My defense is pretty good, even though it's pretty vanilla. I just do man coverage press, and that's it. And another fumble here, and nobody picks it up. Like I had like 3 defenders nearby the ball, and no one gets it. I was like, come on, man. So, yeah, I felt pretty good. It was inside the 20. I figured, I'll probably shut him down on this drive, on this down, and I think, did I get sacked here, or did he throw it away? Oh, yeah, see? Yeah, wide open there. Defensive end just running circles around him. It's not a good thing, man. But like I said, I was surprised. Not surprised, but he stood in the pocket with his offense. So he had tendencies to be, I don't want to say a cheesy player, but just like a unrealistic player with his offense and the way he was doing it. But he didn't scram around that often out of the pocket. He would just stand in the pocket and run up the middle if there's a lane open. And that was that, So I'm on 4th down, turnover on downs, and my backup running back's in the game because my got injured for like a week. I'm pretty sure that message popped up a while ago. And of course, I handed off to him to kind of the clock, and of course, he fumbles the ball away. So I was like, all right, I guess I can't run the ball with this guy anymore. But luckily, I got to stop right there. He had a lane because I overcommitted with the safety. If he would have cut back, he would have probably gone for 6. But did he get this playoff? I forget. 6, 5. No, he gets it off, yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely weary of the tight end doing the streak route, so I was covering that the entire way. And he actually kicked a field goal. Surprise, surprise. So 6-point game now. So now my lead, my comfort level in this game is a little shaken. I'm still pretty content and confident with where I am right now, and that only helps my ability to get a first down. Off the nice hitch route, I had people open on the crossing lanes too, but not a huge deal. And then that was Prater. That was a risky throw. Z spot. That's a play that I don't know. I hate it and I love it at the same time, just because if that B route's not open, that little side hitch route's not open, you're pretty much left out to dry on that play. And then right there, my running back was open, but I just read it too late. I didn't realize he was even blitzing with the cornerback. So that was my fault. And this time, my cornerback could not handle the in route, so he gets first down. 2 minutes to go, and he huddles up his offense this time. And now I am getting a little worried. He gets that deep ball on me, and I was worried. And then, watch this. They called flag on it. Defensive pass interference, and I swore I did nothing to earn that flag. I pressed Y in the end to try to get the pick. But, I didn't feel my controller vibrate at all. I don't know how they really call that anymore in the game, but I was like, all right, whatever, it's fine. I'd rather hit the flag than touchdown either way. So now I was really driving, and I was like, all right, it's time to really shut this thing down and get a stop here on 4th down, because I know it's frame 4 down territory like it's been all game long. And there, I was surprised when I hit the ball because my cornerback was way out of position with the no huddle thing. Sometimes your player will freeze if you switch too fast, so I had to quickly switch out to the press coverage there. And honestly, he probably should have won this game on this drive alone because he had players open. He would just overthrow them. He'd rush the throw a bit too much. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. That's just, how it goes. I mean, I got the pick right there, so the game could have been over with that pick. So it's 4th and 5, game on the line here. And I'll just let you know right now, the video almost over, so I'll just say that thanks for watching, because you see in a second here, triple coverage, go throw it up anyways, knock it down. And of course, lost connection. So thanks for watching the video. Episode 9 will hopefully be played tonight, and I'll edit it together over the weekend. And you guys are going to enjoy it next week. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and you guys can follow me on Twitter now. So have fun with that. See you guys next time.